Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Go Back to a Safe State. And say, no, Magus, we're not gonna fight you. Yes. That is right, Frog. As much as you want your vengeance, it's good to see that you will, it's gonna do nothing in the end. So he just stares off in the distance, with his cape flowing. What? What? And Magus joins your party. How kick-ass is that? He is going to be kept as the leader of my party. And we'll do that. And the reason being is because he only has, let's get him, three attacks right now. Lightning 2, Ice 2, and Fire 2. He's got 3 or maybe 4 more. No, it's 4. There's 4 more techs he can learn, which require a lot of tech points. So we're going to want to, obviously, let him get those because he has to be in the party to use that. He comes with Shala's amulet, so you'll still get it. And one unique thing about Magus is he gets his own set of equipment that, obviously he can, some of the generic equipment he can equip, but a lot of the equipment he gets is distinctive to him. Like the Doom Helm and the Raven Armor, nobody else can equip those. Oh yeah. And obviously we don't have a new weapon for him yet. We can buy one in town, but we can get something better sooner, so, well, not really sooner, but soon enough that it's going to obsolete it, so I'm not going to bother. Obviously, looking at the top here, we can see the stat screen, which you guys don't tend to see much of because I focus on more of what you can see as the equipment. His stats aren't too terrible. He has the highest magic stat at this point, which is going to be insanely very useful. His attack isn't too terrible, and his speed isn't that bad either, so he's not a bad person to have. Obviously, he's not the best character, but since we don't have Chrono anymore, he's a decent enough replacement for him. The only downfall is because he doesn't have his other techs. He's okay for now, but in long term, he comes too late in the game, and if you've maxed out your characters, he's definitely not the strongest. So, like I said, he's good for the time being, but that's his downfall, is he comes too late in the game, and the multipliers on his spells aren't high enough. Which kind of really, really sucks. Yeah, but definitely my favorite character in the game. Definitely. Whee! So let's go in the village commons. And if you have Magus in your party, Alphador will come on the screen and mew incessantly. He knows. He knows. And the little boy... No, shut up and let me talk to the little boy. He says, Mister, is this your cat? I mean, that is a cute touch they added to the game. Obviously, if Magus is not in your party, Alphador would do what he did before and just follow the little boy around. It's a shame, though, that Magus doesn't say anything in response to this. He should! This is like the perfect chance for a little cutscene. I mean, why go as far as to make this little touch here and not take it further? Shut up, Alphador. But that is so cute. He knows. Okay, enough of that crap. I want my save point. Actually, we can talk to the new, because he does have equipment. Do I want to buy any now? See, now he has equipment. Basically, he's got the same thing as we've already had, with the exception of, oh, we get the Rune Blade for Fog. Yeah, we're buying that. And the Headwind Scythe for Magus, which I'm not really going to bother with that, so. But let's give him the Rune Blade. Oh, it adds magic too. And we're going to change Frog's accessory to the Power Scarf, which we initially had on Chrono for a very long time. Come again. Thank you. Alright. Yeah. That whole Ocean Palace thing, combine that with the whole Magus thing. What? 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 What's going on? I wanted to go travel through time. Why is the Ocean Palace music playing? Wait, no, that's not the Ocean Palace music. What? But that's the Ocean Palace, isn't it? What the crap? Is that a giant robot? What the is that thing? She's referring to the screen on the epoch, by the way, I guess. Now, what you just saw that lasts like 5 seconds, this vortex, is exclusive to the DS version of the game. That right there is the Lost Sanctum, which is, like I said, an exclusive add-on to the DS version. Now that it's appeared, since we have a flying epoch, which by the way is completely awesome, now we have free reign over the overworld and can land wherever the heck we want. And the game is, the difficulty of the area is designed so that you can do it right now. I'm not going to do that just yet. There's a bunch of other stuff I want to take care of. And by the way, if you just roll off the screen, you would end up on the other side. Here's what we want. This right here that we just saw rise out of the ocean is the Black Omen. It's pretty much the final dungeon of the game. However, you do not have to obviously take it on right now, and we're not going to. This is the cave with the time gate we had on it, which is now reopened, and it has been ever since we got the epoch, or at least I believe since then. But yay, there's pretty much nothing besides this island in this, in 12,000 BC. There's nothing. And there's pretty much nothing more you can do here. But remember what Magus told us about visit Gaspar, the Guru of Time. Now, the main characters don't know this. So from their perspective, it doesn't make sense yet. But obviously you saw, in the flashback, an old man land in a dark area. He's referring to Chrono, by the way. Yeah, I'm not fond of this song, by the way. There's like 3 different versions of this that is various songs in the game, and I'm not fond of it. Why isn't Magus talking here? He's the one who told us all this crap. He's dead. Okay. Yay! Alright, so right now we are going to save. 15.5 hours into the game, holy crud. And let's play Spekkio a visit. Get in the door, Magus. Who has once again changed forms. Wait, no, he hasn't changed forms yet, has he? Yeah, he pretty much told us what we already know. But let's fight him anyway, just for the hell of it. I can't remember, have we fought this form yet? Ow. But yeah, see, Magus is a fast guy. Well, compared to everyone else. He's not as fast as Chrono and Isla are, but his magic stat is pretty high right now, which is totally awesome. See, unfortunately, Water 2 is exclusive to Frog, because Magus gets ice. Why they had ice and water be the same element and do that, I have no idea. But yeah, because of the speed we have on Magus now, and our strength, Spekkio is kind of a pussycat now. And they're still playing this darn music. I mean, it's not bad music, but it just it's too chintzy music boxy to me. And I really don't care if Frog loses here. You are not allowed to attack without your sprite animation changing. Yeah, later, Frog. And Magus just points his finger. He's that badass. Haha. Yeah, I'm not even really trying much in this fight, so... Oof. He wins. Now, have we taken him on in this form before? Screw it, using the mouse. Skip all the way to the bottom, because that's where Spekkio is. Okay, Spekkio, where are you? He's right above the boss info. You're almost there. Where are you, Spekkio? There you are. I don't think we've fought him in this form yet. I can't even remember. But anyway, I can find that out off screen and we can get another Spekkio kit if we haven't. Actually, what am I doing? He was already healed. But anyway, if you try to leave, the old man's gonna call you back. It's dangerous to go alone! Doy! Yeah, in that flashback, it pretty much gave it away. Obviously, the main characters don't know because they can't see in a Magus' head flashback there, but yes. This is Gaspar, the Guru of Time. And once again, I will point out, because apparently I have a knack for doing things like this, as soon as even Gaspar's name in Zeal was dropped, I knew it was going to be this guy. Like, before they started dropping the other hands. And one interesting thing about Gaspar is it was revealed a couple months ago, I guess, that in the initial planning stages of the game, I love how Magus flies, he was originally intended as an 8th playable character. And apparently those plans were scrapped very, very early on. I love this little lamppost here. Now, one thing to also mention, while I have the time, I'm probably going to cut this episode shorter than my usual, like, 20-minute ones, is if you remember the woman in the Zeal Palace, or somewhere in Zeal, who mentioned, you know, the Guru of Time was off crafting some egg on some island, and I said, that's bullcrap? Well, the reason I say that is because obviously we know this is what happened in the original timeline, is, you know, the Gurus got misplaced in time. Obviously, in the new timeline, because of, you know, Magus ended up there and became the prophet, obviously that altered plans a little bit. And Melchior obviously put his foot down, and that's how we end up imprisoned in the Mountain of Woe. And someone else mentioned something about the other gurus being disposed of. We don't know what the heck happened to Balthazar in the new timeline. Did we give a crap? Not really. But then we have that throwaway line about, you know, Gaspar was off crafting, you know, some time egg on some island. Honestly, that doesn't make sense to me, because obviously what Magus as the prophet said, put the gurus out of the way. Exactly why he intended that, I'm not exactly 100% sure. It's never made 100% clear. I mean, we know what his intended result was, but I don't know. But that line, from that lady kind of bothered me, because I don't think, it doesn't seem right that he would be on his island of his own free will, and she says he's been there for some time. I think that's crap. If he is indeed somewhere, it would had to have been recent after Magus showed up, because that's what caused the rift in the timeline that, when the Queen has her penultimate insane moment, and Lavos appears, and what destroys the Zeal Kingdom, the Gurus weren't even, were there in the original timeline, and they were not in the new one. So, that line is bullshit. So, yeah. Now I can finally explain what the hell I meant by that, like I mentioned it like 10 episodes ago. Anyway, well, we can still use the time gates. Why the hell we want to when we have a fancy time machine? Take off. And we need to see the one who crafted the wings of time. And we know that is Balthazar. Wow, and it pretty much leads us right here. Wow. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we get to go in the Keeper's Dome. Now, we know what the hell happened to Balthazar. He kind of, died. Or, so we presume. Probably dementia. But we still got the epic off, from him. So maybe, that little ooh, nice lightning bolt. He copied his memory into, can still tell us something, but we're gonna have to do that next time because, well, we gotta make this one shorter because the insane 30-minute long one that was the last one. So next time we'll see if we can revive Chrono. Till next time.